But anyway, I thought this was a fascinating montage because there's nothing really about Kamala Harris they can put up there. Like, what are they going to put up? Where's her wins? Where's her dramatic events of her campaign? There's nothing because
there's no iconic image of Harris.
It's all Trump, and now they have to try and talk about Kamala for a bit.
Yeah. Now, I'm supposed to ask you all, how are you feeling?
Anxious, but hopeful. So I've been, 4 years ago today, I was in the White House with Donald Trump on election night. I was there standing next to one of his cabinet officials when Arizona was called for Joe Biden and when it became increasingly clear that he was going to lose. And I believed he deserved to lose that night. At that point, I thought he hadn't fought to win the election. But I thought the next 4 years would be the Republican Party rebuilding and becoming something I could believe in and turning the page on Donald Trump. And it didn't do that.
Feel free to tell me to stop at any time, by the way.
Yeah, she was basically just saying, I just wanted the Republicans to go back to being normal rhinos.
Yes. I just wanted traitors, bro. If I could have traitors.
Red Democrats.
Yeah. Because, and the fact that now she's on the other side and completely left out as well. She's in the White House in 2020, and then she's like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to go back and join the consensus. And that's been totally overthrown. Right. But we'll go to Sunny Hoskins, who, again, I really appreciate all of the hosts of The View, I have to say.
Why?
Oh yeah. Because they're hilarious.
Okay.
Because
all right.
they're totally out of touch. It's like a window.
You don't fancy any of them.
No. It's like a window into another world, right? That I've never experienced. And so, just imagine, if a portal opened up in front of you and suddenly the sky was green and the grass was purple and, dogs were walking humans, you'd be like, what the hell is look? And that's what The View is like to me. It's like a bizarro alternate world where nothing makes sense. I mean, that applause there is her going, yeah, well, this time I voted Kamala.
This is gender swapped lads hour we're watching right now.
Yeah, very much so.
So in this, you're Whoopi.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, just less dreadlock. And Whoopi has, since the election, decided she's no longer having sex either.
She was having sex. Questionable.
I do.
I voted this morning, as you can see. I voted with my mom, which was incredible to do. I, too, voted for Kamala Harris for president.
No surprise.
I'm feeling like the Harris campaign has said nauseously optimistic.
Isn't that a brilliant turn of phrase?
They all knew he was going to win. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this. They all know he's going to win.
And again, if you look at the montage they've got behind them, it's just Trump's wins. Trump's hero's journey. What they're like, okay, but Kamala could win, couldn't she? Why would she? Why would she win? Why would anyone want Kamala?
What we're watching here is the first stage of the cope.
Yeah, I know. It's pre-cope.
Yeah, this is the pre-cope. I'm still hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm really hopeful.
Look, we're all cheering that she could win, right?
You could see just from their body language, they're all a bit stiff. Yeah. They're all very tight in on themselves. They're like, she's going to do it. Girls on top, girls on top.
Pouncing politics. But again, nauseously optimistic is a great turn of phrase. Because like you say, it's just like, no, they know. They're like condemned women.
The joy was so much we couldn't take it.
Yeah, well, they know they've been essentially deluding themselves up until this point. And they're like, no, we are under the guillotine. No, I'm still optimistic. It's like, nah, it's coming down. You're getting it.
Because I actually was in Pennsylvania on Sunday, because pundits are saying that Pennsylvania is a make or break state. Whoever wins that state is likely to win the election. And I was very encouraged by what I saw, especially in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with the majority of Puerto Ricans, Latinos. They are going to take the trash out today. They were very concerned.
Inner city, Philadelphia.
I guess so, yeah. That was sanctioned and vetted by the Trump campaign, calling the island, garbage. And I will say that I saw
that's all
the
they
Harris's.
had. Yeah. That's all they had against Trump is some joke that another person
at
a rally that nobody actually cared about if the headlines hadn't all picked it up.
And also, it's an accurate description of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and also it's
no, it genuinely is. I did a thing.
Yeah, it's got a massive issue with rubbish.
Yeah, sorry.
I find this insufferable. The only way I can cope is if I see this affecting one of you more than myself. It's like babies crying in an airplane.
Stelios is at the bottom of the crab bucket.
We're
He
gonna-
needs to drag the rest of us down.
We're going to watch the day after next, so don't worry. It gets better.
Yeah, but also, just to... Obviously, like a true Democrat, the first thing that she's banking on is, well, the brown people will vote for Kamala.
Yeah.
The people who aren't American will vote for Kamala.
That's basically what she's saying, yeah.
The Harris campaign's ground game in front of me, there were about 20 people in a room that had knocked on 112,000 doors for her. All Latino, all predominantly Spanish speaking. And when I asked them why they were doing what they were doing, they said because they wanted to see change. They wanted
This in Florida, though. She didn't ask the Latinos in Florida.
Yeah, well, didn't Trump win Miami-Dade in Florida?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He also overall just won 45% of Hispanic men, which
Yeah.
is ridiculous for
hilarious.
a Republican.
Yeah, he might deport me, but, you know. But
Deport my neighbor first.
what I love about this, again, is it's just like, oh no, if we focus on a really narrow slice of the constituency, then surely we'll win. It's like, well, that didn't work. None of this worked. You know, all of this was a total fraud.
People have a moral conscience.
Really?
Imagine looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, "I voted for Kamala." Some people don't want this.
Well, some people just want to be able to afford food.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what color you are. You are right. The economy being awful affects everybody.
I literally saw, we covered it on the podcast, like illegal immigrants being like, yeah, we voted for Trump, even though he might deport us because he's going to improve the economy. It's getting so bad, even the illegals are like, I'll take the risk. You know, of Tom Lohman, what is that his name? Just literally forcibly.
Tom Homan.
Homan, yeah. Forcibly ejecting me from the country.
And often first and second generation immigrants are they're super based sometimes.
Yeah.
Often, in fact, they basically want to pull the ladder up a bit. It's like, I'm in. I don't want any more in.
I escaped them for a reason,
Right? Yeah, that angle as well.
which is totally fair, and I'm completely here for it.
wanted to see an America for them. They wanted to see America for their children, the America that they came here to believe in. And
Right, that's great, isn't it? Look, the illegals and the foreigners who have come here, they want an America for them. It's like, but it's not their country. They've got countries. Their countries suck because they made their country suck. And now they're going to come to America and make it for them, so they're going to make that suck too. And that's literally the selling point that these people have. It's just,
It's a hell of an argument.
yeah, for Trump. Yeah.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works for him.
Well, yeah. Spoiler.
so that has me pretty optimistic.
She doesn't seem optimistic, does she?
I'm concerned, of course, about what could
There it
happen
is.
afterwards, because Liz Cheney said that perhaps the Speaker of the House would not do the right thing in certifying the election. We know that there's going to be challenges, so I'm sort of gearing up for that.
Star
But
of
I
the
think
Democrats,
the Vice
Liz Cheney.
Well,
She's saying when Harris wins, I'm worried that still Trump loyalists won't do the right thing. Out of her mind.
As I said,
They were worried about Jan 6 too.
well, yeah, they're living in this paranoid, delusional fantasy world where things just... I mean, as far as they're concerned, January 6th was a genuine insurrection. Trump was like, get them, drag them into the streets, execute them, and stuff like that. And as far as they're concerned, they're living in that world. And so they're living with the perpetual fear of this. Now, obviously, this is all just echo chamber thinking. That didn't happen, which is why Trump didn't go to jail. But this is why they're, I guess, nauseously optimistic.
Vice President has earned everyone's vote. I think that she has done the job, her flawless campaign. She has left it all on the field, and I am rooting for her.
Flawless.
It was Tim Walz. That was
Okay, so that's before the results.
Yes.
Okay. That explains it.
Left it all out on the field. That's what I hate that cliche anyway. But to use it for the Harris campaign. Come on.
It was flawless, but I don't know what you're talking about. You know,
Absolutely flawless.
Tim Walz, like, literally prancing around being like, I'm the white guy. Everyone's like, oh, yes, so related.
I'm really straight, guys. Look at my family.
Look
I'm
how
not gay.
joyous I am. Yeah.
Cardi B gave 100% of her effort.
Yeah, left it all on the field.
yeah.
As soon as that teleprompter went off, she left it all.
Yeah, I forgot about the teleprompter bit.
A naked self over there.
And honestly, she should have given the Dem audience what they wanted from Cardi B and just started twerking.
Oh, no, they had Megan Thee Stallion twerking at one of Kamala's rallies.
Didn't Rihanna twerk as well a bit?
Maybe I didn't.
I think I saw some videos.
This is the this was the flawless strategy.
Yeah,
Shake your asses.
But there was
The joy.
so many of them
Twerking.
twerking. I'm not even sure which ones were twerking. But I know I saw the news reports of Megan Thee Stallion twerking. I'm like, yep, that's going to win me over.
I missed all the twerking. I didn't see any twerking.
You weren't following Kamala's flawless campaign closely enough.
You didn't want to see any of it.
Can we get AOC twerking in 28?
She's going to get milked.
Optimistic.
Everyone is wondering whether she's going to go right wing though. What do we think? Do we think
If she breaks out the blonde hair dye and blue contact lenses, then we'll know.
Aryan AOC?
Aryan AOC make that a thing.
I would not put any money on AOC going right. No.
Going right. What do you mean?
Right wing.
AOC.
No, of
so
course not.
she put out like an Instagram video being like, and it was very much, it had the tone. You know when a woman meets a man and she's interested in him, but she doesn't know anything about him, and then she's like, "So do you know anything about this guy?" You know, blah blah blah. And so she's like canvassing for information. Or she did that, but she was like, "So what right wing podcast do you guys watch and stuff like this?" And it's just like, this is weird.
I mean, it
I'm about to get a new girlfriend.
maybe. I think she's gonna double down.
You think?
Yeah, I think she will probably be the next nominee, because from a Democrat perspective, it makes sense, because what they're gonna say is we have the votes of the Black community, now we want the votes of the Latino community. You can have this by representation, so we need a Latina.
I would have thought so too, but the things that she's posting on social media are, I would like to know more about the Republicans, which is weird.
She's trying to infiltrate the Republican mentality.
Well, maybe. I'm not saying she's not, but the point is she going to, like, genuflect towards the right rather than being an insane hardcore leftist? And she does seem to be making moves in that direction. Obviously, she's just going with the wind. She's just being like, oh, right, okay, so leftism sucks. Right, okay. Hi, fellow right-wingers. You know, she's not doing an
I've not seen any indication of this whatsoever.
Look it up. Honestly, look it up.
Oh, okay, but if the rumours are true and that she turns out to be pregnant,
Entirely possible.
and people are suggesting that might be why she would be making those moves. The only thing that I would expect, given that she's a proud Latina woman, would be that she would be personally in her home life quite conservative, but then politically a radical extremist still.
If you would like to see the full version of this premium video, please head over to lotuseaters.com and subscribe to gain full access to all of our premium content.